Alright, nearly to Italia Autos, back here with the Giulietta, or at least with the Giulietta parts anyway. Been busy over the last couple of days beavering away, prepping the wings and bonnet for paint. I have just literally finished painting the wing and the bonnet. They're just over to the right of me there. So jump cut to a little montage of me prepping and spraying, and then we'll get back to looking at the bodywork. Now done the primer. I think I did the primer a bit too thick, that's why I couldn't get a very large spray pattern on it. But we got there in the end, so let that dry overnight now, we'll give it a flat down, and then we'll be ready for some colour. So the bumper is now all done. I think I've got one run on the whole thing. Other than that, it is pretty nice and smooth. It is still wet at the minute, so I won't get too close. The run that I did have was above the license plate, and that seems to have magically disappeared from the first coat. So yep, quite happy with that. There is not much crap in it. In fact, I think there's very little dust at all. It does help that I hoovered the booth out before I started painting this morning, so I wasn't treading dust around with me. And let's have a look at the wing. That's the wing. It's fairly smooth. It matches pretty well with the ripple on the rest of the bodywork. It will probably still get a little bit of a cut down, but let's hopefully it's a good match. I do expect to have to blend it into the bodywork. I didn't paint it all together with the car because I wanted to make sure I got proper coverage all behind the panels. As the panels were a different colour, I needed to make sure everything matched sort of behind what your eye would normally see. So what I might have to do is get the car in the booth on its own, give you the bonnet and the door a quick rub down, and just blend some paint into it. I think I've got probably about 100mm, 150mm left, so I would be able to blend that in quite nicely. So yeah, there you go. So we're going to jump cut another couple of days now, let this dry and go hard, and then we shall start refitting everything. Right, it's now 24 hours later. Paint's had some time to dry. I have been a little bit excited and started fitting the wing already, just to see what the colour match was like, to see if I needed to blend it in anywhere. And so far we seem pretty good, so let you have a look. Now, I have brought it into the sunlight so we can get a proper effect on what the paint's going to be like, because in the booth with all the white light it does show up any defect at all. The wing is literally only test fitted, there's nothing lined up or anything like that. It does still need cutting and polishing. As you can see, this is a dirty car. I've not even bothered polishing that yet. But I don't know whether you can see any difference at all on camera. As I say, I can't really see any other than the texture. But that will all be sorted out when it's cut and polished. So let's just attach the front bumper to see what that looks like, just to give us a rough idea. Okay, right, what do you think? I'm not going to attach the bumper anymore at the minute because the paint is still going to be quite soft, so I don't want to force anything into position. Plus I also need to fit all the grills and everything. But it saved me quite a bit of work, to be honest, having such a good finish. I think the front bumper has got a better finish than the wing has. But yep, quite happy with that. It's the first time I've painted silver. I was always quite worried about doing silver because you see so many cars out there with paint lines in the paint where the coats haven't been sprayed evenly enough, or enough coats. But I seem to have managed to avoid doing that with this one. So what you can probably see there better is because it's going to be two even surfaces. So right, there we go, jump cut to a few days later, and I shall hopefully be giving it a good polish and reinstalling all the front bumper trim, MOT, fixing the glass in the side window, and it's ready to go for sale. I've never had such an easy car to repair and sell so quickly. So now another 24 hours later, I'm going to start to realign the wing and try and get it as best as I can, and then rebuild the front bumper and pop that back on, and we should be pretty much all done bodywork wise. Okay, right, I'm about all I can do at the minute with the wing. We've got a nice line down there, and it meets nicely against the top of the wing there. I'm going to need to do some adjustment with the headlight and the front of the wing, but I need to get the bumper on so I can get all the lines right first. So now I'm going to rebuild the bumper. There we go, bumper is roughly fitted, nothing's bolted down yet, so let's just see how well it fits. Right, I think the bumper might be able to go back a little bit, but let's have a look. Okay, I've got a customer's Giulietta in at the minute, which is on accident damage. So let's have a look at the lines on there. See if you just remember how the distance there is. And there. Let's have a look over here. So we've got about the same. And the same with the headlight as well, and the wing gap. So yeah, there we go, that's not too bad. Okay, the wing has now had a full treatment of 1500 and then I've moved on to 2000 grit. So now we're ready to do a little bit of polishing to bring some shine back to the paint. So there we go, folks, car's all done, front bumper's painted, front wings painted, all fitted, all polished up. There is a little nib on the front lower wing that I've not fully polished. I need to just do that again because I haven't missed a bit. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. There is a little chip on the back door there that I'm going to repair as well before I put it up for sale. So yeah, it was a quick, simple one. Nothing too difficult on this one. It was handy having two cars to steal all the parts off. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you want me to do another video on replacing the glass, let me know. And that's it. I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.